What's going on, everybody? It's episode 13 of the Flameside podcast. Yes, I'm talking fast. We got a lot to get to today. We've got plenty of things. Second half is going to have a huge surprise. You're going to be like, what happened? It's crazy. I don't know how much I want to allude to it. I'll turn it over to you. What's going on? Say hi to the Embers and maybe tease a little bit.
Hey, what's going on, Embers? There might be somebody showing up in the second portion, a really exciting figure in today's society that could be showing up in the second portion here. We also have an email from a really true fan, you know. Josh is a true fan, and he has sent us another email. Other than that, I think that's about it, other than jersey numbers. Who you got, Shane? Number 13.
Jersey numbers 13. I got to go Pavel Datsyuk of the Detroit Red Wings. I'm a huge Datsyuk guy. Honestly, like get a couple Miller Lights in me, and I might tell you that Pavel Datsyuk was the greatest hockey player to ever like put on skates. I actually think he was insane, and I think he was underrated. I think he was so fucking good. He's a human highlight reel. He genuinely like if you're not a hockey fan and you're like shit, like what's some good like NHL lore? Throw on a Pavel Datsyuk highlight reel, and you'll be like, holy moly, this guy was fucking epic.
Dude,
So
how about this? I'm gonna put Datsuk in NBA terms and tell me if this is fair. I feel like Datsuk is kind of like the Kyrie, like, because everybody always said like Datsuk has the best handles and stuff, you know? He was like the best with the
yeah,
stick. I feel like that's Kyrie for all our
yeah,
NBA listeners out there.
yeah. I can see that. I don't like the comparison because like if we think about like Datsyuk to Zetterberg, like, and then Doncic to Irving, like
Don't go like that. Don't go like
Datsyuk is
that.
not Kyrie, dude. I'm
Don't go like,
sorry.
but I feel like you pull up like Kyrie's like highlight tape if you want to like
Yeah,
show somebody hoops. And similar to like how you pull up Datsuk's, I feel like
I guess I would call Datsyuk more like the Tracy McGrady.
more of a T-Mac.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck these guys played like
Dude,
back
T-Mac
then.
highlights aren't shit, bro. Besides his, what is it, like 30 points and like, I forgot what it was. Not 30 points, but he had some crazy amount of points in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I just saw. I always see that one clip of like greatest comeback ever. Tracy McGrady scores 70 points in the last 12 seconds to
Yeah.
beat the Rockets or something, and it's like, damn. I guess he's like that.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
what I always hear.
but I was about to say for NBA terms, and like you tell me how off base I am, but I was about to say he's Jordan Poole if Jordan Poole had aura. Because like if Jordan Poole like actually was like that, because he kind of has. I don't know. It's really hard to say, just because like it's got to be somebody who's like absurdly like unique and like I think Poole's almost there, but Poole just like sucks dick. So
His game, though, is so attractive in the same way that Datsuka is, but Datsuka is just so much better. Like, he's actually like a goat. Like, Poole is not
oh
on
yeah,
that level.
oh yeah,
My number 13, though, I'm going with Paul George. Hopefully he, is rocking Philly colors soon, but probably
yeah,
not. I could also throw out Harden. I'm a big Harden fan.
yeah.
Who else could I throw out? My brother. Shout out to my
Hell yeah,
brother.
fuck yeah.
And my sister. I know I said her for episode 11 because she currently wears that, but she used to be 13.
Damn.
So I got to shout out to the
There's
fam.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of Maddie B love over here on the Flameside podcast for sure. So, um, fuck.
Yeah, so let's get into the Josh's emails. That sound good with you?
Yeah, dude, I'm totally for
Unless
that.
there's
Well,
like something like awesome that happened in your life that like you're dying to share.
I mean, nothing crazy. It's just it's the Subway Series here in New York. It's the Mets versus the Yankees, and so like it's been pretty difficult for me to step outside without like facing some dangerous threats. Like people will fucking like hold you up and they'll be like, "Hey, bro, Yankees or Mets," and like you just got to make sure you say the right thing or else like you're gonna get fucked up. So it's been a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to
That's
keep it
actually
happy.
sorry, it's so closely related to this question my UPS driver wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
Um, any crazy experiences on the street in NYC? Like out of the ordinary, crazy. Like pulling into a
Um,
restaurant, like something crazy, you saw something crazy.
Um, I don't know. I might have to think for a second on that. It's weird. It's like nothing I guess that comes to mind that's like, oh my fucking god, like that is so fucking crazy. Like that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But it's almost like normalized craziness, if that makes sense. It's like whenever you're gonna be out in public, you're gonna see somebody doing some like 6 or 7 out of 10 weird shit. like we were walking past we were walking the sidewalk today, and we were walking past the guy who like picked a half smoked cigarette out of like the like crevice in the sidewalk, you know, where it like connects. And so like yeah, is that pretty crazy? Yeah, that's like pretty
That is
wild. But like
fucking diabolical, bro.
yeah, but it's like, oh, did I see somebody like open taking a shit on the street? No, I haven't seen that. I wonder if I will live here long enough to see that. But I mean, nothing that I would be like, oh, I gotta tell you like my New York story, you know?
Yeah, that he was curious. He's a big fan as well, so I definitely want to shout him out.
Hell yeah,
Shout out. I don't know if he wants me to use his name, so I'm not gonna, but shout out to you, UPS
hell yeah.
driver. But let's get into the email we received from Josh.
Yes, yes,
So thanks
please,
again for emailing us, Josh. Email us, guys, or leave it in the Q&A on Spotify. I will see it there. Flamesidepod@gmail.com. Send us in some stuff. But
please.
Josh said, spiders suck in the subject line. Spiders are creepy fuckers. Enough said. And then he said, random shit. You dudes like the Olympics? I can't get into it, man. Summer one's boring as fuck. Maybe winter is all right. And he has another question, but let's get into that right now.
Olympics.
You dudes like the Olympics?
You got anything on Olympics?
On Olympics, dude, I feel like it's kind of hype, and I always am like, oh, cool, like Olympics is going on, but I don't ever really watch it.
Uh,
I'm sort of excited for summer this year because of NBA and they got like the dream team and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't really watch. Winter honestly used to be hype for like hockey for me,
ooh, yeah,
but it's not like that anymore. So, and that was like really the only winter sport that would get me going. I don't
yeah.
know. I just don't often get going for the Olympics. Like it's just not that exciting to me for some reason.
Yeah, when I was younger, I felt like the Olympics had that shit ton of aura. Like I was really into it. I mean, of course the hockey helped, but like I was watching like I could really even get into some like water polo was kind of fun to watch, some like handball and shit. Um but yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, it's been a little bit less interesting. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, another thing about being younger too is like, was it a huge thing in your like household as well? Like Michael Phelps going for all the records and shit like that. Like we got around to watch Michael Phelps swim back in the
No,
day.
I've never
Really?
even seen him swim, bro. Never.
Oh,
Maybe in like a
huh.
reel or like a TikTok, you know? But
Interesting.
other than that, no, we were not an Olympics household.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I guess I might have more Olympic experience than you, but like I did get into it, and I also think this might have even been facilitated by like the Mario and Sonic Olympic games for the Wii, which like was a fun ass game, and like honestly kind of got me like into some of these events and whatnot. But I don't know, there's just something about it isn't quite so fun to me anymore. I have this one particular Olympics like burned into my mind. This event. I think I was watching guys like go for like the pole jump where they jump over the thing.
Mm,
And so
some pole vaulting?
yeah, and so basically these two guys were like going at it like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and something happened. I forgot what, but either the like official came out and was like, "Hey, we can't fucking get the bar any higher," or like it was raining or some shit. And they basically said like, "Hey guys, like you can keep doing this, or you can like kind of like both win." And then they both like said, "Yeah, we're both winners," and they hugged it out and stuff, and it was really cool. But I couldn't help sit there and be like, "This is not this. This isn't the sport. Like you gotta have. I'm sorry, you can't have two winners, bro. Like I don't care. I know it's an amazing moment for the people who were involved, and I mean it means everything to them, I'm sure. But like you gotta have a winner. You just have to have a winner. I'm
Yeah, what,
sorry.
two gold medals? Is that what the situation
I think
was?
so. Yeah, I think so.
That is fucked up.
It's fucked up. I mean, like it was a sweet moment because like they both started like crying, and like you couldn't help but feel good for them. But like, I'm sorry, as a viewer, I want to see somebody win and somebody absolutely fail. You know, it's just I don't know. It's like these international sports. I feel like always draw like a little bit of like intrigue because like it's not even necessarily patriotism as much as it is just like just means a little something more. You know, it's hard to explain. I don't even know if it's international events. I feel like Olympics are up there with like World Cup, is up there with like Tour de France in terms of like, do I care? Not really. Am I gonna like see what's up? Probably. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll see like highlights or cool moments and stuff. Like I'm but I wouldn't even consider that like following it very much. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just not it's not that exciting. So don't feel alone, Josh, for sure. I mean, we're not Olympics guys over here.
Is this summer coming up? You said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure summer's coming up because they got that USA team all built.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Unless that's like FIBA, I think that's like real Olympics.
No, that's real Olympics. It is.
Um,
I will watch the basketball. I do think Katie Ledecky, our star-studded swimmer, is gonna be going, and she's really good. So that's kind of fun. Um, I don't know. Summer does get a little bit boring because they just
some of the running ones are interesting somewhat to
yeah,
me.
you're running. I mean the whatever like 100 meter is fun. You want to see the fastest human is. That's pretty cool.
Let's
I'll
just put it
watch
this
that.
way. I'm gonna put on a TV show I like more, play a video game I like, rather than
Sure.
watch the Olympics. Like, you know, if sometimes I'll watch like a game while playing, like I probably won't even do that with the Olympics. Like it's not
Yeah.
that like it's not some shit that I like don't want to miss.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think it's lost its aura over the years. You know, I mean, you think about like
Hmm.
the biggest hockey game of all time is still probably a Miracle on Ice, right? And like that was Olympics. Like that's like
And dude, how
it's
about
interesting.
like the fucking like golden goal Crosby
Oh
from
yeah.
our
Oh, it's huge.
childhood? Dude,
Yeah,
that was like
definitely.
insane. I like remember where I was and shit. I was so
Same.
young.
I
Like
was on a
that was a crazy moment.
I was on a play date, and my friend's family didn't really care too much about hockey, so it was
I was literally with my whole hockey team at one of our like kids' houses and we were watching
uh
it. It was
just
insane, bro.
yeah
And all
yeah.
of
Did
us
it?
wanted to be Crosby.
Uh-huh. They gotta get some aura back. I don't know, cause yeah, I don't really care really
If
what
they did
happens.
that for hockey again, bro, I would be so into that, dude. For sure. I mean, I love the World Cup. I mean, that's kind of in the same area somewhat.
Yeah,
I think
I
the World
think
Cup is sick.
we were just talking about the World Cup of hockey. What was it called? Where they had
Yeah.
like Team North America and shit. That was so cool. That had aura. That like Team Europe, like under 23, like
Oh,
that
so
was so
sick,
fun. I have
dude.
no idea why they didn't do that again. I thought it was so cool. So
Oh my
I don't know,
gosh.
because yeah, I mean like the like Olympic hockey in general is a little bit like because like it's gonna be like U.S., Russia, Canada, and then like maybe somebody else if like they go on a run. So
Sweden's
it's like
decent.
yeah, they're sneaky, but I wouldn't you wouldn't expect them to really
It was
challenge
always
the
just
teams.
fun though, I feel like, to like
Yeah,
see like Russia. Russia was always like good as fuck as well, I
yeah.
feel.
I do. Do you remember the TJ Oshie shootout?
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you gotta remember that. Yeah.
Classic.
So I mean, it does. I don't know. There's some good memories of international competition. I can't say that I've got Paris Olympics 2024 marked on the calendar. In fact, I didn't really even think about it. It's going to be probably very soon, isn't it? So
Very.
yeah.
But yeah, let's move on from the Olympics, you know, because Josh has sent us some other fun stuff. All right. He says, can we be done with the Planet of the Apes flicks already? What the fuck? Ain't there been like 20 of them? They are all ass. Just saw there's another one out. Nothing else to make a flick about? Come on. We're bad boys again, like fourth or fifth. Criminal, bro. Anyways, you players like going to a movie, popcorn and whatnot, or watching that shit at home. Thanks again, Josh. Your emails are always awesome. Send them as many as you want. Where do you want to answer this? Do you want me to?
You can go first.
I'm totally with you, Josh, dude. I've been honestly bitching about like the fucking like revamping the same shit over and over, bro. I feel like media has really taken a dip with that, dude. Like I see the same shit coming out, like same brands just dropping shit, sequels, prequels, like oh my God, it's like all the same shit. So like Planet of the Apes, I think I maybe seen one of those in my life. It was ass. Um, Bad Boys, never seen Bad Boys, bro. That is a no for me. But and oh, and to answer your last part, I love going to the movies. Like love it. It is like one of my favorite things ever, and I hope it never goes away. Like I have some of the best memories of our friend group, like meeting up at our one friend's house, go to the movies, talk about it. Those are like my favorite nights ever. So I love going there.
Yeah, I can second that. I think going to the movies is still a good time. It definitely kind of adds a little bit more fun if like especially with kind of these new like bigger releases that are coming out. it does add a bit of a party element to it. I do have takes on like the re-releases or like making like quote unquote original content when you're releasing stuff, and like unfortunately like the just like the way that the industry is set up, it just really does favor like unoriginal additions to existing series and things like that, right? Because like at the end of the day, you got to make money on the movie, and what are people going to show up for? A name they've seen a million times and they already have like a familiar idea of the story or something original. And like at the end of the day, I don't think that a lot of content creators in the movie industry want to keep making these movies, but like they fucking sell like crazy, you know? And so it's like, on one hand, I think us as consumers do kind of have to like do our part to like go out and see original shit because like it helps, you know? And but it's just hard too. It's just hard because, you know, obviously, I mean, it's sort of like the fucking not to compare these things, but it's sort of like, oh, you know, like make sure you fucking rinse out your soup can before recycling it. Like, is that going to make a difference in the world? Fucking global warming? No, but like, it's kind of just like how it is, right? Like, you
Yeah.
gotta, you gotta like not go. I mean, if you want, like, money makes the world go around. You got to incentivize these people to make better movies, make more original movies. Stop going to the bullshit. Do not go see another fucking Planet of the Apes movie. But people are going to. People are going to. We have one friend who's going to see every single one of those movies. He's going to see every Marvel movie the fucking day it comes out. Like, this shit sells for a reason. People like what they're familiar with. People like a fun, easy to follow story that like is interesting. You know, or interesting might be a bit
I'm not
optimistic,
really
but
saying that these companies are wrong or like these movies companies or whatever are wrong for like doing it because like it is obviously working. It's just so frustrating, bro. Like I feel like I've seen so many movies somewhat recently where like I'll be like, "Oh, have you seen this?" like to my dad or something and I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I saw like the first one." And I'll be like, "Oh, like okay." Like it just feels like that happens so much right now. And it's so fucking annoying. But like yeah, I get it. Like it definitely makes sense.
yeah,
But yeah, it's so tiring to me. And like yeah, like you said, Planet of the Apes, like we literally have a friend who is probably not listening, and if you are, you know who you are, but like he has seen Planet of the Apes. I remember he talked about it.
he loved it.
We were in the theaters watching fucking Godzilla, and like God knows that's been going on forever. And a Planet of the Apes trailer comes on and he's like, "Oh no fucking way." He's like, "Cannot wait for that."
Yeah,
It's like, okay, like there's people that are gonna go to it's like fucking NHL too, or in COD. And also this same friend plays Call of Duty and he's like, "Oh, did you pre-order?" Like literally 15 minutes ago asked me if I pre-ordered the new COD. I'm like, "Fuck no, dude." Like I didn't say fuck no, but I'm just like, dude, having some fatigue with that kind of shit, dude.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely similarities in like the especially Call of Duty
Oh my
genre
God, bro.
in terms of like just making what sells versus like trying to make anything original.
Black
I
Ops
mean,
fucking 6 is about to drop, bro. Black Ops 6.
yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, I think what we do have to applaud is the fact that like getting around the need to like crush box offices is like as low as it's ever been with like the ability to stream direct to consumer, and it's sort of similar in the video game industry as well. It's as cheap as it's ever been to develop a video game and as easy as ever to like release it for virtual downloads and things like that. And if anything, it's just going to make it easier. Of course, you're still going to have a leg up if you're using household names and whatnot. And so I think all we can do as consumers is just be vigilant. I think that like Josh said in the email, it's frustrating that like we're getting kind of all this kind of stuff shoved down our throat over and over again. But at the end of the day, they have to make a business. We have to make decisions as consumers. We got to go see the good stuff, you know. And just because it's a remake doesn't mean it's bad. But I do think like most of, if not all of my favorite movies from the past couple of years have been original makes, which is cool. I was a huge fan of Banshees of Inisherin. As far as I know, that's original. Um, I don't know. I'm like blanking on movies I've seen recently. I mean, for some reason, all I can think about is The Menu, which I'm pretty sure is the original, but that was a fun movie. Um,
Yeah, that's
so yeah,
definitely original.
yeah, so it's like it's out there. I mean, these movies don't get quite the same promotion as the other ones do, and like you might have to do your due diligence to find them. But there's still fun stuff exists.
Yeah, I
It's
just stumbled upon this movie Minari. Have you heard that about that one?
yes, yes.
Have you
It's
seen it?
one of my girlfriend's favorites. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, that is a fucking
Oh
banger.
yeah,
And I'm sure that one is original. I'm almost positive. But that is a fucking goat movie. So Josh, if you want to see an original movie it's very sad and it's kind of a slow burner. I don't really know what movies you're into. Um, I know you're not into Bad Boys and Planet of the Apes, so maybe Minari is a good change of pace for you, or maybe not.
Yeah, she likes Minari.
Minari's good. Wait, your mic sounds different now.
Is it really?
Oh wait, now it's good. It's good again.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just rambling about Minari to Josh, telling him
Good.
to recommend it. Maybe yeah.
I
And
will.
what's the movie you're recommending to him?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Sorry, the audio like indicator on my face is being strange. What movie am I recommending to Josh?
Yeah. What was it? Banshees of what is that
Oh,
one?
Banshees of Inisherin is a fun one. I don't know how much I would say it's like almost. Well, I think it's great. I do think Banshees of Inisherin is great with Colin Farrell. Fuck, I always fuck that up. Barry Keoghan and company. I think Poor Things that just came out recently was really fucking cool. That's an original, I'm pretty sure. What won all the awards? Oh yeah, it was like Oppenheimer and shit. Yeah,
Oppenheimer. Yikes, dude. I mean, we saw that in theaters. I saw that with you.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I fell asleep in the third act. So, Josh,
Can't blame you.
watch the first two acts and you'll be like, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's all
And
you
then get
need.
ready to like take a nap. That's one that I would wish I watched at home.
Yeah.
Well, not really, actually. I'm actually very grateful I got to like see that.
It's.
But
I mean, it does make for like as much as, and this isn't even a comment on like non-original films, but like there is some kind of I think correlated aspect between like going to the theaters and seeing kind of a household name. It's kind of fun to get everybody together and go watch something that everybody like is involved in some sense. Like whether it was like for Barbie, also it's like everyone knows what's going on with Barbie. It's like fucking Ryan Reynolds and shit and Margot Robbie. Like you're gonna find something you can have fun with there, right?
oh
Like
yeah.
and even like Marvel movies to some extent, like are they the best things to hit the screen ever? No, but like at the end of the day, are they fun to get together with and like go fucking waste some time and have some fun? Sure. I mean, it's like there's some fun in everything. We should demand more, but also we have to enjoy our pleasantries when we can, I think.
Yeah, our next movie venture as a squad, I know. I think it's next week is the Marvel movie Deadpool Wolverine.
Ah.
So that's going to be our next group watch. So we'll see how that goes.
I heard some of the non-Marvel friends in the group are going to bow out of that one.
They are.
Oh, didn't you say that certain people were just done with the Marvel movies for
I
showing it
mean
to them?
they've said it like after every one and
Oh,
we've seen like 10. So
yeah.
I know Scotty said he's down and like he's definitely one that's well maybe we could ask him.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
Don't let the
but
cat out of the hat.
yeah, we have a really good guest coming up though, guys. Really good. And we're gonna be grilling him. We're gonna be
Uh-huh.
grilling this guy.
Oh, he's going to
Um,
get grilled.
oh my gosh, breaking news. I'm gonna break news on the pod.
Okay.
OG is signing with the Knicks, bro.
No fucking way.
Dude, that is insane. They are fucking stacked, dude. I did not think that they were gonna be able to keep OG after getting Bridges, bro.
That's crazy.
How good is that team, dude?
5 years, 212.
Bro, how good is that team,
How can they
bro?
afford to pay OG that much money?
I
Don't they have
don't
to
know.
sign
They
the other
must be
guys?
second apron now. They're stuck, bro. Right now, bro, their roster, there's no way they can do like fucking fuck all with it.
Yeah,
But like think about how good that team is, dude.
I guess.
You're not all in on it?
I think they're good. I don't think they're as good as Boston still. And like they sunk all of their resources into this squad with like zero wiggle room. I don't know.
I mean, they'll have some wiggle room. I know that they have Hartenstein to sign too, though. There's no way that they can keep Hartenstein now,
Oh, that's
right?
tough. Hartenstein's good.
There's no way that, right? They
Guess
just,
not.
I don't know. Maybe there is a way. If they get Hartenstein back, dude, like that team is gonna be fucking nuts.
For sure. That's wild. Go Knicks, I guess, but shit.
That's fucked, dude. That makes me
Wrong
sad
move.
as a Sixers fan.
I think he might have even dodged a bullet if I'm being
I was
if I,
kind
in
of
my opinion.
thinking, dude, I was kind of thinking OG would be good for the Sixers if, you know, I didn't think he was gonna sign. I really didn't.
I don't know. I think you guys need something a little more than an OG. I mean, like, is he really that big of an upgrade over Toby? Kinda enough to like make a
Definitely in
big
some ways.
enough to make a big enough difference to like win a chip. I don't think so personally.
No, but he just needs to be the third best player.
That's all
And
Toby. That's all Toby needed to do, and
and
he
he
was.
was so far away from that, bro. He was so far away from that. I feel like Oubre was like easily more impactful, like easily. Maybe even like fucking, let's see here. Maybe not anybody else.
Yeah, you might be right.
But like he fucking Harris. I mean, not that OG. I think we're like title like live, but like I mean, I still want PG, but I've been seeing that that's kind of fading. Butler would be nice, I guess. I've been seeing a lot of Ingram buzz. So
Ooh,
and yeah, Ingram. I don't know if he'd be a nice like swaggy addition. We'd be looking a little swaggier on the court, but
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling good now. I guess we can kick it to you on how do you feel about getting an Australian how do I say this here?
No comment, brother. God damn. No comment besides like holy fucking shit. I think it came out that we didn't accept I think the 13th overall pick for Caruso from like Sacramento or some shit. I forgot who, but yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
Dang, then you
If
guys would have had like what, like 11 and 13? Yeah.
yeah, I the front office for Chicago is a bit of a joke. The I
We
mean,
we
it's
we
not
buried
even.
the lead there. Sorry. We're this is thoughts on Josh Giddey getting moved to the
Yeah.
Bulls.
Yeah, apologies. I mean, it comes from the top. It's a fucking Ryan Storff, or the owner of the Bulls and the Sox is a piece of shit. It came out that the only reason why like we still have these fuckers is because he like insisted on us competing this year and the previous one for God knows what reason. But it's all fucked up, and now we're getting bullshit return for our good assets and probably nothing for the other ones. So I don't know. Apparently, the plan now is to blow everything up, and we're going to be building around checks notes. Josh Giddey. Okay, cool, cool. Sounds good.
Giddey and Kobe White. Dude, that's like Bethy's dream backcourt, bro.
Yeah,
All right, well,
yeah,
before this the session hasn't quite hit its 10-minute mark here, but did you want to pitch to me some things here? I heard you had some stuff in the works.
yeah. So I've been, me personally as like a young, like up and coming comedy content creator, creatively. Um, I've just been developing some stand up, and I think it'd be a good idea for me to like get this out on the podcast because like this is where we typically have like a much larger viewership than like anywhere else. So hopefully I could get some feedback from the fans, maybe from you live. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. But I think maybe I don't jump right into it because like I think feedback is an interesting thing, right? I think we received a tidbit of interesting feedback from an anonymous source, and I'm not going to reveal anything, of course, but I got some feedback that I talk too much on the podcast,
Dang.
and I think I might be the first motherfucker in history to be told he talks too much on his own motherfucking podcast. Give me a fucking break, bro. Are you kidding me? I can't fucking win. It's like the third time someone's said yapping or fucking what's the other word the kids use for this?
John,
John. I'm
quit
yapping. I'm talking too
John.
much, motherfucker. You're the one listening. God damn it.
Let's start a
Ooh,
podcast as
yeah.
podcast.
So I've had enough of the haters. I mean,
Don't let it get to you though, you know?
yeah, it's right. Cause I've already won. You're here. You're listening. Get fucked. Anyway, um, so I've got some stand-up bits. You want to hear them?
Yeah, let me hear it.
All right. So you're gonna have to imagine like you're in like a small like New York set. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Babe, I'm so excited for this guy. I heard he's
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah. Oh, you two in the front. Where are you two from?
Oh, us?
Yeah.
My girl, I met her on Farmers Only actually. So she's actually from
Oh,
Oklahoma. Oh my
yeah.
God, we have such a fun relationship.
Okay.
I actually love this girl. I met
Okay.
her,
Yeah.
Oklahoma farm girl, born and raised.
Yeah. All right. This is my set.
I'm
Okay.
from, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So who out there in the crowd, who out there in the crowd has Spectrum, the internet service provider? I know a lot of us muffs. Who out there? Spectrum? No,
Not me.
anybody else have Spectrum here?
How about you, babe? She, nope.
Yeah, hi, Spectrum. Oh, all right, we got some Spectrum. Everybody knows Spectrum around here, right? Oh, they're so, it gets me so mad. Get this, right? Get this. So, Spectrum, they're a company. They want to be woke. They want to be hip. They're taking advantage of June, right? Pride Month. Get this, bro. They send this out. They send everybody a packet in the mail, right? A packet saying, "Love is a spectrum." Because
Oh,
Spectrum, get this, dude.
uh-huh.
You know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? You're worried about the wrong packet, brother.
Oh, oh.
Am I right? Am I right?
And the crowd goes fucking
The crowd
mild,
goes
bro.
wild. I'm playing these
No,
Rocket League
mild.
games. Tough. All I see is packet lost, packet lost, packet lost. What's up with that, Spectrum? What's up with it?
No, let's hear your Rocket League bit.
That was it.
Oh,
No,
do you,
but I have more jokes though.
oh, okay, yeah, to another one. That one
Yeah,
was
really good.
I think depends on your crowd, your audience.
Mm. Let me get a little more warmed up. You were talking about where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia. Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, it's on the East Coast, East Coast City. I'm actually
Yeah.
originally born in Chicago though, but
Wow.
so I guess you could say I'm from Chicago.
Okay. T. Okay. That is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hopefully, this doesn't pertain to my next joke, so I'm gonna skip over it. Um. So I can't keep up with all the trends these days, right? Can't keep up with them. Kids come up with new words. We're just talking, yapping, jawing. I mean, who's even making these things up, right? So I've been getting this new one recently, glazing, right? People saying glazing a lot. What does that even mean? Am I right? My
Uh-huh.
uh, my girlfriend actually loves using it. She's always telling me, Shane, you're glazing. Why are you always glazing? Every time I'm just like I'm sitting here, right? And I'm just like, oh shit, like this Poland spring water, like it's pretty good. She's like, quit glazing. I'm like, what?
Ooh.
I'm like, fucking I'm like, oh yeah, like that's like a nice new candle scent. She's like, quit glazing. So I get this, right? I've had enough. I'm not gonna get told I'm fucking glazing again. So I'm gonna get her, right? I'm gonna get her. So what do? I go buy a bunch of ingredients. I start making donuts in the kitchen, right? And so I'm gonna be frosting these donuts with glaze so that when she comes in and says you're glazing, I'm gonna be like, goddamn fucking right I am. Right. So
Oh.
okay. So yeah. So I get in the kitchen. I'm making my donuts. She walks in from work. Right. So I'm trying to get her. I start saying stuff. I'm like, wow, like this fucking LeBron highlight is so sick. Like he fucking yammed it. She's like, oh cool. I'm like, oh okay. I'm like, wow, he's actually pretty fucking strong and has a nice physique, and I love the way he's dressed for this game. She's like, all right. I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, babe, look over here. Look what I'm doing. She looks. Guess what? Guess what she fucking says? Oh, you're making donuts. Can I please have one? You know what I fucking say? I say, get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! God, I've had enough of the glazing, bro. All right, how about that? How about that play?
That I kind of like that one.
All right, cool.
That one was good.
All right.
That's kind of
And
fucked up though, man. What a fucked up world we live in. You can't even say you like water. Like, it's not, I
yeah,
feel like glaze she's using it wrong. I feel
I,
like you're supposed to say that when like what you were just doing with LeBron, like, oh, nice legs or whatever, and like
honestly,
nice hair.
I don't think my girlfriend has ever uttered the word glazing in her entire life.
Oh,
That
she
was all.
actually hasn't hit you with glazing.
I just thought the word glazing was kind of funny.
Oh, dang.
I was
Like,
trying.
so you're really going far into like stand-up bit. Like,
Yeah, I've actually been performing around the city for a couple months now.
do you want to, we have about 3 minutes left here before we kick it to our fun guest here. Um, I want to bring up your Instagram post you had where you clipped together some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, so I don't know. I Snapchat made it really easy to make those like TikTok style like voiceover videos of like when you record funny stuff. And so like just been thinking about it. I'm like, I want to make more of these. I want to just like fucking post it. And like in the past I've kind of just like shared it amongst my friends and like, it's kind of funny, it's silly, it's whatever. But I made a video. We were outside. It was a funny day. I was feeling energetic. I just had my coffee. We walked past a few funny things, and so I just put together a video and I posted it on my main Instagram, and it got very little traction. But I mean, it's kind of fun. I think
Yeah, you did like
it's
a little day in the life kind of video, like showed where you're
yeah.
at, what you're doing.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I do want to make more content like that. I mean, it's just I just hate my fucking job so fucking unbelievably much that I think it's a good idea and like kind of fun to just like, you know, do what I can. We're doing a podcast, post some fun stuff on the Instagram, stream a little bit on Twitch. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day, right? I mean,
Oh
fucking shit.
yeah.
I'm getting threatened with fucking baseball bats from like Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor when I walk out of my apartment saying fucking Subway Series, and I fucking wake up to fucking work. You're right. I mean, at the end of the
Oh,
day, and even in my own fucking hometown, in my home apartment, bro, oh, you're glazing. Can't even fucking get out of it. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta
so you
do.
need the content to break through.
Yeah, we need to hit it big. Basically, we need to hit it big, or else fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, I've made some strides in the past week or so with content. I bought a subscription to CapCut Pro so I can start doing the TikToks on my lonesome. And we've actually
Oh
had some
yeah,
shorts go out. We had some. Oh my gosh. And we only got a minute here, but thank y'all for the crazy engagement on that first one. I posted it and we did another one where like two guys got into like a heated debate in our comment section about
yeah.
like he said like top five best players are not American, and then they just like started arguing about who the top five like
We
players in
love
the
that. Please argue in our comment section. That's beautiful for us.
yeah, argue it up and get ready for this awesome guest that we have in the second portion. We got to kick it there now. Peace
Yeah,
out, love, see you soon.
peace. What's up, everybody? We're back, and as promised, we've got an absolutely banging second half to this episode. Visual listeners already know what's going on. Welcome to the pod, Scotty.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be here. It's an honor. It's an honor.
Scott's been, by our metrics, our best viewer by multiple different statistics. We're not going to reveal exactly what it is, but he's earned the right to make an appearance. So I must ask, I mean, now that you're here, as somebody who has been our best viewer, what kind of comments do you have for Side and I based on our first 12 episodes?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you guys have done a great job so far. I like how you guys add in the little games. You guys discuss a lot of topics, not just sports. Um, Let me think. I mean, I don't want to like trash you guys or anything,
No,
but
please.
I mean, if there was maybe something, maybe you guys get stuck in a topic a little too long.
Wow.
That's
What do you
about it.
think?
Dang.
Can I ask you?
You
What do you
want
think
some
about?
honest, good criticism from
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good.
yeah. No, well, we don't. But okay. So me personally here, like, do I talk too much or like what?
No, I don't think you talk too much.
Okay. Side,
I
you want
feel
to
like
go?
you're kind of the narrator of the pod, and I don't
Oh,
mean that in any disrespectful way for Vince.
No, no.
You know, I feel like
yeah,
you kind of got to do that.
yeah.
Dude, I have something to say though about your criticism. Early on, one of our other good listeners, Hudon, told me that we need to like stay on topics for longer. So I kind of make a point to do that. So maybe I should just, you know, put fucking Hudon to the wayside here. Sorry, Will, if you're listening.
I mean, Hudon, maybe listen up a little harder. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's distracted during it, but
But
Okay. So yeah,
go ahead.
we've got some interview questions ready for you. We think it's a good idea. I mean, you've been our most interesting guest, so we're gonna ask you some questions about yourself. Are you comfortable with that?
sure. Let's hear him. Let's hear him.
Okay. So you're a gym guy, right?
I am.
Okay, interesting. So one thing that I always wonder, and it kind of, I remember I went to the gym sometimes during the height of COVID, and they made a big deal about it. I'm not sure if it's kind of like an all-time thing, but do you wipe down every single machine or equipment you use after using it, or like not really?
I used to not, and somebody used to give me a little shit for it. But I started to. There's some machines that there's honestly like no point in wiping down. Like you're just wasting time. So, but for the most part, I will wipe down every machine. But there are a few where I say, screw it.
Like what, a treadmill? That's what I don't wipe down.
Treadmill? No, I mean, because if I'm on like the treadmill or the stair stepper, I'll be like sweating from my face.
You won't
So,
wipe down like where you run on though, right?
Like hip machines, I don't really clean. If you're doing something on like a Smith machine, I don't clean like the bar or the weights or anything like that. But no, yeah, it just depends on like what part of if the machine's on like my back or my chest or my butt, then I'll clean it. But other than that, it's all good.
If somebody super sweaty is using the thing before you and you're about to hop on it and they don't clean it, do you get a little salty?
No. I mean, not salty. It's a little like disrespectful, I guess you could say, but I mean, I'll clean it. Like I said, depending on what it is. If it's like a bar, I'll probably just leave it. I'll wash my hands at the end of the workout anyway.
At the last gym you went to, Export, you didn't have to clean your stuff if I remember correctly, right? Or did you?
No, I mean, no one really cleaned their stuff at Export.
It's not the same as Planet. It's not the same.
It's not. Export, see, when I was at Export, I was just like, nah, like, screw it. Maybe that's just because, like, everyone else was doing it, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. I do it at Planet now. And you should be doing it, especially if, like, your chest and back is all sweaty and you leave, like, an imprint on it and stuff like that. Like, no one wants to be going onto that machine with, like, all that sweat and stuff, so.
That's fair. Another thing that I kind of get confused about at the gym sometimes is like it can be a little overwhelming when you got all the different like machines and equipment, So do you think you know how to use like everything there, or like know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be willing to put that to the test?
Sure.
Okay. We prepared a little bit of a quiz for you. Okay. So okay. I'm gonna share. Do you see my screen?
I do.
Okay, do you know what this is at the gym? Okay, you ready? We're going to show you a series
do I have to name, like, the specific machine or, like, what, like...
Just, yeah, like...
targeting.
What the machine is, what they're doing, a little something about it would probably be helpful, okay?
All right, let's see.
How about this one?
Oh, that's just your standard chest press. It looks like it's incline.
Yeah.
So you want to hit the upper part of the chest with that one.
Okay. All right,
that's pretty straightforward. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward one. I'm happy you guys let me on with the easy one. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is definitely an old machine. Old machine. You don't see this back in the day. This is looking like something for your neck. It's looking like something for your neck, maybe, where you could... Maybe it's see, because you got the handles there, but see, but that isn't. You can't pull it back. See, this isn't even in the gym anymore. You're fooling me with this one. I'm gonna go with some type of neck exercise.
Okay, interesting. Okay, thank you. How about this?
Have you seen that one?
I have not seen this one. I don't know if they have this. And this looks like more of like an at-home type of workout. So this is customs right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with. See, you could use this with a lot of different things. You could.
Yeah. What does she use that for, bro?
Looking like she's using it for something with her core, but she could also be. I mean, if it's just there's no cables connected, it can't be anything. I'd go with core or some type of maybe.
This looks like a Sky Mall ad.
A what?
A Sky Mall ad?
Sky Mall. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what Sky Mall is.
You guys don't know Sky Mall? Like when you go on an airport, like an airplane, and they got like the fucking like magazines in the front pouch, and you pull it out, and they got Sky Mall, and they got like a bunch of like weird items.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I gotta pivot a little. I remember looking at one of those magazines as a kid, bro. And there was this like light up shower head that like
yes, dude.
colors and all of this, dude. And I wanted it so bad. And I was with my dad on the trip and I like showed him. He's like, I'm not buying you that crap.
Dude, I've asked my parents to buy a lot of bullshit off Skyball, dude.
I don't know what this is. I mean,
Okay, that's all right. I think it gets
It's an
easier.
infinity blade, by the way.
Yeah. Oh,
wait, so
Like
then
what
what does it help
Thanos
with?
uses.
What does it help with?
pitching.
Uh,
Okay, how about this?
Ooh, that's a classic. That's a good old classic ranch.
Very good, very good. Okay.
oh, you
How
do
about
know your
this?
stuff.
Adjustable too. Woo! I want to get on one of these, dude. If I ever see one of these in public where I can hop on, I am trying it.
They don't got this at Planet.
I wish they had the hamster at Planet. They need to.
Okay, what about
How
this?
about that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, yeah,
I
whoa.
don't even.
Can I show this?
Ooh. This
You got
is
any guesses for this one?
any guesses for this one? Breathing techniques.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
like it.
Maybe if you're like
Breathing
you
techniques.
know?
Uh-huh.
Maybe if
Okay.
you're welding in the ocean, you need something like that to practice for your breath and all that.
That's actually
Ooh,
good.
this is like for underwater welders.
Uh-huh.
Underwater welders, yeah.
That shit's fucking
Dangerous
nuts.
job.
Oh, that shit's nuts.
Dangerous job.
With this.
Hey, I started doing rows not too long ago. I incorporated in my workout.
Good stuff.
Very good. Oh yeah. There's a couple different ways you could do it. You could either target the back a little more or the biceps, but I try to do it where I target the back a little more. And depending on when you pull it high or low, you could get different areas of back. But yeah, I just
Wow.
started doing it. It's a good one.
Okay. All right, how about this?
See, now that could either be for before or after the workout. I mean,
You ever put one of these on before your workout?
So this is pre-workout.
it could be pre-workout. Yeah,
Oh, that's why they call it that.
yeah.
That would be brutal.
That could be
Okay.
pre-workout or post-workout.
Okay. That's good to know.
You don't want to do that during the workout, but maybe go back.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, okay.
Actually, just go ahead.
All right, yeah. Sorry, I don't
Scrub me, daddy.
actually know why this is
Sorry.
here. Oh, there, and then this.
That's a good old classic treadmill.
Okay, so you got to know your stuff. That's the end of the quiz. So clearly you kind of know.
He should be on the incline though.
Oh,
He should be
okay.
flat. He should be on the incline, but it's all right.
So you clearly do have a pretty good grip of like gym culture. You got a good amount of those there. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I
Thanks for putting that together, Flame.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you,
It's just-
Flame. I appreciate you putting the time into that.
like I said, I get confused sometimes. You know, you walk into a gym, you see some things like that, you see some fucking straps around a person's face, and you're just like, what is going on? You know? So.
But usually on the machines, it'll kind of tell you, like what to do, or at least
okay.
what you're targeting.
Do you mind walking us through your pre-workout routine? I think there's some raw eggs involved, right?
Pre-workout.
Yeah, well, like what you do to get prepared for the gym, right? Like at home, raw eggs, on the way, raw eggs, whatever.
No, I don't do the raw eggs anymore. I used to just because it's quicker. You get the same amount of nutrition, but you kind of need like the solid food in your stomach. So every single morning I'll have. Well, recently I've been on somewhat of a strict like eating schedule, except for dinner can get a little wonky, but usually it's just like 5 eggs in the morning.
Raw?
No, cooked.
Okay.
With like some
How do
yogurt,
you prepare the eggs?
just on the like skillet.
Like scramble?
I don't do it like anything like fancy. Like I honestly I don't even like the taste. I don't even like the taste of eggs.
You put hot sauce on it?
No, I don't even bother with any of that. I used to. I don't even bother. I just down it.
Wow.
Which is kind of like
Eggs are kind of gross.
It's unpleasant, but like eating's just like so annoying. It's just like such a like pain in the ass. So like I just try to do something that's like quick. Because if I try to like make a meal that I enjoy eating like taste wise, because I get sick of stuff quick with like what I'm eating. So I don't know. It's just something easy. But 5 eggs in the morning, yogurt, blueberries, meat and rice, mass gainer shakes, 2 of them, and then dinner, and then maybe like a small little thing after.
Wow.
It sucks. And dude, it sucks. But
It sucks.
it doesn't suck, but I don't know. You gotta make it every week and all that. It's just a lot.
It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but just like eating it like the same thing every day, just. Whew.
Yeah, so
Gotta do what
maybe
you
we
gotta
should maybe we should get more personal with this with everything here. I mean, move it away from the gym. What's like your biggest fear? If you have one. How about you, Shane?
My biggest fear?
Do you have any?
My biggest fear right now is my girlfriend just texted me that she found a dead centipede in our bathroom, and I just know it freaked her out. So that's going to be right on tap after this podcast. Am I right? Oh, she does not look too thrilled about that. But she's a trooper. She's hanging out to the end of this.
Wow, she's tuning in.
I'm not sure if I would describe what's happening to my left as tuning in, but it's something. It's oh my god! It's waiting for the seconds to pass by. So that's my greatest fear is whatever's gonna pertain after this. Partain. I don't know.
I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
Scott, do you have an answer? I can ask you a different question.
Biggest fear, I mean, a little more serious than Shane's, I guess. But I don't know, probably just like, well, probably just like not doing something you like enjoy in life for a living, I guess.
That kind of leads
typical.
me on to something here, and it's something you talked about the other day. And if you don't want to talk about it, then we don't have to talk about it. But you might have to go back to school. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's a possibility I might have to go back to school.
Oh, back to school at the age of 23.
23. Yeah, after the insurance fell through the roof. I mean,
You were working with an insurance company for the listeners.
I was working with an insurance company for the listeners.
And what do you do now?
Warehouse. I'm
Warehouse.
back in yeah. I'm back in the stomping grounds. Taking a little break. See, the thing is with everything is, I feel like if I like something enough that I could like put work into, then I would like focus on that. But like, unfortunately, there's like, I don't like have a passion for anything currently, or at least I haven't found it or whatever. So like, I'm kind of stuck because like, there's honestly nothing else that I want to do that would like, I guess you could say make me happy or like have enough interest where I put the time and effort into doing it. So I feel like, I don't know, I might as well try to do something during this time. And it was either that or a trade. And trade could definitely be a good route, but I don't know, long-term wise on like the body and everything, I just don't know if it's the best idea. So I might just try to finish my 2 years. Plus the pops is on my butt a little, so
Getting a little pressure.
it's kind of him that's forcing it. And I don't know, I respect his opinion, so I'll probably go ahead and do it.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
As our most avid listener, surely you recall the quarter life crisis episode. Do you feel like you're in a quarter life crisis right now?
I am. I mean, like, I do. But like, I don't know. You can't make too big of a deal about it,
Yeah.
The more you like overthink it and like depress yourself on it, like the worse it's gonna be. Which I'm happy that I'm able to realize, and I don't like get myself like stuck in a tunnel or whatever. But
Yeah.
A lot of people I feel like go through it, and it's just life,
I do think
gotta flow.
It's true. I do think, kind of reflecting more on like that conversation over the past few weeks, I do think that like our age range is like pretty unique in the sense of losing a lot of pretty critical like adult development years during. It's not like we lost them during COVID, but like it kind of prevented us from doing a whole lot in terms of like tangible progression things. And so I do wonder, because honestly, me personally, if you were to be like, oh, how did COVID prevent you from doing this, this, and this? I would say not really, honestly. I had all the freedoms in the world during COVID. Do you personally, Mr. Guest, do you feel like you were stunted or changed in any way by COVID, or do you think not really?
No, not at all.
Wow.
No, because it's not like I was like at a university or anything like that where I had to like do classes online. I mean, I was at community college, but you know, it's basically a high school anyway, so it was like whatever. Um, and I don't know, I was at a different
Spartan
place.
pride, baby.
Yeah, I was at a different place in COVID time, and I wasn't really like, you know, I just feel like, especially when everything's like shut down, you're just not really like thinking about that stuff. But I don't know. I wish I took an advantage during COVID when everything was down to like make some bread.
Same.
Like,
Honestly, if we started the Flameside
Uh-huh.
during around that time, it probably would have been way more successful.
yeah, there was a in that era there was a lot of ways to make money, and just
There was.
didn't look at that side of it, unfortunately.
I think it's actually fun. Let's say that you did. Let's say like you got in on Bitcoin early and you're rich as fuck. How would you choose to spend the money right now?
Ooh.
What would you have?
Ooh, it depends on how much money I'd have, but I'd probably be smart with it. I don't know, because I'd want to put it into something I like, but there's nothing really. So it'd probably go into some type of real estate. Depending on, yeah, probably property, but yeah, I'd love to buy a car with it, but
Oh yeah.
I'd go the smart.
What would you do with the money side?
If I had $1,000,000?
If you just like got dumb rich on some stupid shit
Oh.
during the pandemic?
I'd quit my job. Wait, what are you gonna say, Scott?
Wait, how much money are we talking about?
I'm talking like dumb rich. I'm talking like you hit the big time.
Oh,
Not like money is no object whatsoever, but like you can pretty comfortably get whatever you want.
yeah.
I would put a lot away and just like enjoy my life, dude. That's probably what I'd do.
Do you understand how boring of an answer that is for a podcast, bro?
Yeah, I mean that's just true though. Like I would just want to like pursue something like this, bro, more often and not have to worry about working, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be so
You-
nice.
Oh yeah, dude. If you have that much money, then you could start up something with like, you know, the boys, where you could like do
Oh,
something
yeah,
that, like,
dude.
could definitely generate some type of money, because there's no like time crunch since you got money. But oh, bro, if it's that much, yeah, keep some away, put some in real estate. I'd go right. I'd go
Pursue
right.
shit you love, dude. Go do things you like.
Oh, I'd go right to Japan, buy a couple whips. I swear to God, I'd fly back, and I'd probably you'd have to travel a little,
You import
Yeah.
those cars back to America?
huh?
Import the whips back to America?
Dude. Oh, you don't even understand the level of joy that would bring me.
Oh my God. So you're outside right now. You're talking about traveling if you have the money. Tell us a little bit about travel, vacation for you. Where would you want to go besides Japan, and why Japan also?
Well, Japan wouldn't be first on the list. Japan
Oh.
would probably be 3.
Okay.
The reason I'm going to Japan to get a couple cars, and then if I had to pick one, my number one spot would probably be Switzerland.
How come?
Switzerland first?
It's probably, yeah. To me, it's the most beautiful country in the world, and the mountains. I mean, the rivers, the greenery. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. I'd love to be there, and then probably Iceland second.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same idea.
Hot springs, maybe catch the Northern Lights.
Maybe catch a Northern Lion stream if you're like Flame, if you're like Flame.
Oh my
Northern
God.
Lion stream while looking at the Northern Lights. In the hot
That'd be
springs.
perfect. I actually can't imagine anything better.
Yeah, you just said Flames fantasy.
You just said, well, aside from the Northern Lights, you just described my whole workday. Scott, are you caught up on the boys?
I am halfway through episode 3.
I have some questions for the podcast.
Allison wants to ask a question for the podcast. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the AMC A-list membership worth it? For $25 a month, you can get up to 3 movies, and each ticket for every movie costs $20. So if you see at least 2 movies, right, it's worth it.
Did y'all hear that?
AMC.
Yeah, I heard it, but like, let's reiterate it a little bit for the.
Is AMC Movie Pass worth it? $25 a month for. Whoa, we just.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna skip that question.
That was really fast. So that was like right outside your door.
That was
you
crazy.
You time it.
That was crazy.
What the hell was that?
Did you see it in the New York sky?
Well, that's not your actual background, Flame.
Yeah, he's high up.
Yeah, this is my penthouse, bro.
Wait, that's a nice ass view.
This
Nice.
is literally my fucking everyday, bro. Yeah, this is me.
What the hell was that noise, bro?
Dude, that was I guess a fucking lightning bolt that just like struck our fucking balcony, dude.
No way.
It's probably worth it if you're unemployed.
You're really high up.
She's back on the fucking
Sorry.
Movie Pass.
Um,
Wait, did you say it's worth it if you're unemployed?
yeah, because you do have time to go see that many movies. Like, I don't have fuck all to do.
Yeah, the simple answer for the AMC pass is like, if you actually go use those movies, then it's worth it. But if you don't, then it's not.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta just see 3 movies. I mean, it's worth it if you're a movie person.
We had one of our friends had that pass, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The only thing I was gonna say is ask Michael.
I mean, yeah, he fucking sees the same movie like twice in the same day in the same fucking theater, so it's fucking worth it, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still has it, but he might.
I don't think
But does anybody have any more, or do you have any more burning questions for Scott, or Scott, anything burning to say? Because I have a topic that we can transition to.
Oh, fuck, I had something burning.
You had something burning?
I did actually have something burning. Oh well, move on.
Well, I was just going to get into the Himothy portion because it's a little bit more deep than us 3 just picking this week.
Uh-oh.
It's a little bit more deep than that. So last week it was my dad versus a daddy longlegs.
Mm-hmm.
And we crowned my dad Himothy. It was consensus. We just threw him up against a spider because, we wanted him to win. And so, the week goes by. I'm seeing a lot of votes are piling up for my dad, a lot. And I'm like, damn, people are really engaging with the poll this week. That's kind of strange. Why would that be happening? And, it ended up being 15 votes to my dad and 0 for the daddy longlegs. And 15's a lot of votes for our podcast.
Kind of weird.
Is that a record?
It's a record. It might be more votes for my dad last week than we have received for any vote, like at any point, like total votes. But yeah, there's actually a layer, it's like an onion. You got to peel back the layers. And it was revealed to me that my dad was texting all of my friends and everybody he could to get these votes. And so, yeah, Dad, you're exposed. I know you're listening. You got exposed. Flame, what do you think about that? He kept it behind your back.
Personally, I feel betrayed, backstabbed, let down. It's just, you would have won. You would have won with no additional finger on the scale whatsoever, and just you've made a mockery of Himothy. So,
but he said he wanted to get the most votes ever.
In that case, I take it all back. That's epic. Fuck yeah. He should get the most votes ever. It's Father's Day. Let him have it. I changed my opinion instantly. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, Scott, he actually texted you, right, Scott?
Yeah, so I was actually in that group chat. And I didn't even realize neither of you were in it. And, he was asking for some votes. I kind of liked being the only Himothy winner in that group chat, though. So I told him that my vote's going to be hard to get. And then he made a little joke at my thumb, but
then he threatened you.
Yeah, then he threatened with a thumb injury, but he still got my vote. You still got it, Mr. B. Don't worry.
Far be it from me to condemn somebody who just brought 15 impressions to our podcast on Spotify.
Oh, for real?
So
That's what it's all about.
all I can really say is thank you, I guess.
Our followers went up.
Business.
Our followers went up from that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good exchange. I actually appreciate it.
So yeah, do any of you guys have some prepared this week? I have my Himothy prepared this week. It was a quite easy one for me. Do you want me to take the lead here?
Yeah, you might have to go first.
You might have my Himothy.
You don't have a Himothy?
No, I say you might have the same Himothy as me. Hopefully
Oh,
not.
no, mine's not even a person.
All right, perfect.
My Himothy this week is going to be Elden Ring DLC, baby, because it is fire and it's an amazing game, and the DLC has been so fun. Any of you who have played it, I'm sure, can agree. It's one of the best games. It's an easy Himothy for me this week. It's been bringing me a lot of fun. It's actually right here. I'm looking at it. I can see it. I'm ready to play as soon as this podcast ends.
Wow.
So that's my Himothy this week.
You know, I would get Elden Ring. I just really don't. The only time I'd play would probably be like late on the weekends when we're not doing anything. So yeah.
It's a great game.
Not much into video games, and I feel like to get it, but I might get it someday. I might.
Yeah, for the audience, he's a gym guy. In case you didn't know that.
Come on, man. I wouldn't say that. It's just I don't know. Video games in general.
Okay, you said you have one, right, Scott?
I do.
Okay.
So mine is a person. It's actually one of our dear good friends.
Oh.
It is. It's my Himothy's Luca.
Dang.
You know, it was his birthday yesterday.
I'm gonna make this look bad.
No. He's moving to New York in the beginning of July, starting a big new journey, going to Shane City. And we're gonna, he's having a fun little thing this weekend, so he's doing a lot for that. So, I appreciate him all those ways. Obviously, wish him the best of luck with New York. He's gonna do great, and yeah, he's my Himothy.
That's an amazing Himothy. That is, and we're gonna have a great time this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. We got a hotel.
It's gonna be super fun.
He's got a big venue, lots of people going.
It's gonna be a way to go out.
We're gonna miss you, Luca. I hope you're listening. Luca. We're gonna miss you, buddy.
Not me.
Not you.
He's coming right to my back door, baby.
You're not gonna miss him at all.
No, I've been missing him. Is the thing.
All right. Do you have your Himothy prepared?
Yeah. Well, mine's gonna sound fucking stupid now because Scott wanted to fucking win over the audience members, but that's okay. I don't mind. I can still vouch for my Himothy. My Himothy is going to be something that everybody has definitely touched at least once in their life. The listeners, you two, me. My Himothy is going to be an onion. I think that an onion is one of the most underrated elements of food in the world. Nobody, when they're talking about, oh, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite vegetable? I guess you would never say it for fruit, but no one ever says onions, bro. And onions are awesome. Onions are adaptable. You can use them in many different things. But the main reason why I'm shouting it out is because I made homemade nachos last week, and I put them in the chat. And I think, actually, Scott, you said that they were a 6.8 out of 10.
I actually didn't. I was late to the conversation. I said they both didn't look good.
That was our good friend Sus who rated your nachos 6.8.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know. But, Scott, can you actually quote yourself on that? What you said?
What I said about what?
My nachos?
Oh, yeah. Well, you put your nachos in the chat, and then Will, our good friend, our listener, he put his nachos in the chat. And I was late to it, and I both said that they looked bad.
So you thought mine looked bad?
It's just not my type of style of nachos. I like meat. Actually, I don't like meat on my nachos. I just like cheese and maybe a little bit of like guacamole on the top. But
Yeah, that's basically what mine was, but that's okay. So the reason I was cooking with an onion with that, and I think the biggest part of it is I made some homemade guac, and I didn't realize how easy homemade guac is. It's literally just fucking avocados, like garlic, onion, lime, jalapeno if you want, and like you're pretty much good to go. And like onions go harder than that. I put some onions on the nachos. You can fry up an onion, you can cook an onion, you can saute an onion. It just goes in everything, and it's also kind of fun to like cut with as well because like you learn some good knife skills with like the dicing, and also there's like some fun onion hacks that people have, because like the inside of an onion is like already kind of separated from the root, and so like you can use that to like you know you're supposed to cut it like 90% of the way, and then like you do like dice it. It's just it can be a lot of fun.
They make
It's a,
you cry though.
Me personally, I don't have any tears coming out when I'm dealing with an onion.
Really?
All I have is a big
Man.
old smile on my face.
I don't get tears either.
Oh man, maybe I'm just emotional.
Do either of you have the weird cilantro gene where it tastes like soap?
Nah, I love
Oh.
cilantro. I had some earlier today.
Wow.
Cilantro doesn't really taste like anything to me, so I can go like with or without it. I just don't like a lot of it.
Apparently,
Shayna-
some people. Sorry. Apparently, some people have cilantro taste like soap, and I just think they're lying to their babies. But sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I see a similarity with some of your Himothes, and I see that you kind of like the unsung heroes. Because I feel like the onion's kind of an unsung hero of food. And you
Yeah.
also did zombies, and you were like, man, they're kind of like undervalued.
They are. Scott, call me. I mean, am I crazy for saying that zombies get a horrible rap in today's in today's media? Like, why are they always like disgusting and decrepit and like the mean guys, but then like vampires are sexy and fuckable?
Fuck vampires, dude. I've always hated vampires. We need to give zombies more credit.
Thank you. Yes. All right.
They've come from a lot more.
All right. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going with onion. Onion's fun. I'm gonna make some dinner after this, and it's going to be actually not home cooked at all, but I gotta talk about it.
So we got Elden Ring, Luca, and onions.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a heated battle, I'm
Yes,
sure.
it is. I'm excited.
But yeah,
Shane, has your Himothy choice ever won?
My Himothy choice was Mr. Valera last week, so fucking yes, it has.
he also won with Claire Spices.
Claire. Appreciate Claire.
That's who? Oh, that's correct.
Claire Spices beat Lucario.
Yeah.
But yeah, any closing thoughts? The Zoom session's getting to a close here on a great episode of the Flameside. Anybody got any closing statements?
I thank you so much for coming on. One of our best listeners. Whenever we say send a frog if you're listening, I get a frog from this kid. So I just can't say enough good things. You've been a wonderful friend, a wonderful listener, now a wonderful not host. I don't know what you are. You're a co-host. You're a co-host this week.
I'm a
so
ho.
thank you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
thank you. We thank our ho for coming on this week.
You have the stage.
Yeah, closing thoughts.
Man, I don't have any last thoughts for the listeners or anything like that. But I appreciate you boys letting me on the pod. It's been a great time. I love talking with you boys like always. You guys are two of my favorites, and hopefully I'll be back on soon, maybe for another guest appearance. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
sir.
maybe we will actually finally get the New York pod.
Oh,
Yes.
When all of us in New York.
That'd be lit.
Man, I don't even want to talk about. Oh, I have a closing thought. Fuck Spirit. Let me tell
fuck
you.
Spirit.
Let me tell you. It's the first time I've tried to go cheap with an airline. Save us some money. You're going to New York. You're getting a tattoo. You're gonna be spending some money on good food. It's gonna be an expensive trip. So you try to go cheap with the flight. Don't do it, listeners. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. Going to be a stressful airport trip.
Oh, stuck at the airport for 6 hours.
Even if it's $100, spend the extra $100 on the better airline. Trust me.
It'll work out for sure.
Get ruined. Never again. Spirit, never again.
Those are some
Awesome.
great words for the end of the pod here. Shane, good luck with the centipede. Thanks again
Thank
to
you.
Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
Send us some emails. Love you all. Catch you in the next one.
Oh, let's
Thanks a
go.
lot.